Can you go into, oh no. Can you go into the crystalline structure of the molecular structure of linen flax seeds?
Linen, which is derived from flax seeds, is a natural fiber made primarily from the plant's stalks rather than the seeds themselves. When it comes to the crystalline or molecular structure, we typically refer to the cellulose fibers that make up linen. The structure of cellulose in linen is highly organized. The cellulose molecules are made up of long chains of glucose units connected by beta-1,4 glycosidic bonds. These long chains align in a parallel crystalline arrangement, making the fibers strong and durable. The crystalline regions in cellulose give linen its rigidity and strength, while the amorphous regions, where the molecules are less ordered, allow some flexibility. In flax seeds themselves, though, the structure would involve proteins, oils, and fiber. The flax seed is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, lignans, and fiber, but the crystalline structure isn't typically a focus there. Are you looking for more specific details about the molecular structure of flaxseed components or linen fiber, or did I go off track?
No, that sounds good. So when you say like cellulose has crystalline properties and then the glucose aligns, do you mean like parallel?
Yes, exactly. In cellulose, the long chains of glucose molecules align in a parallel arrangement, creating a crystalline structure. These chains are held together by hydrogen bonds, which further stabilize the structure and contribute to its strength. This parallel alignment is what gives cellulose its rigidity and the crystalline properties that make linen fibers strong and durable. It's kind of like a well-organized, tightly packed arrangement that makes the fiber tough and resistant to wear. Does that help clarify how it all fits together?
Does this have anything to do with subtle ordering, like with hydrogen bonds, like the effect when if you put water on like a quartz crystal, the hydrogen bonds will align in a crystalline parallel structure similarly?
Yes, you're on the right track. The concept of subtle ordering and the alignment of molecules in a structured way can be seen in both cellulose and in water interacting with crystals, like quartz. The hydrogen bonds in water, for instance, are naturally dynamic, but they can align and organize themselves when interacting with certain materials, like quartz. In the case of cellulose, the hydrogen bonds between glucose molecules help form a stable, ordered structure. Similarly, when water interacts with a crystalline surface like quartz, the molecules can align with the crystal's lattice, creating a kind of subtle ordering in the water molecules. The difference here is that the crystalline structure in cellulose, or in minerals like quartz, is a permanent, well-ordered arrangement of molecules, whereas the hydrogen bonding in water is temporary and dependent on external conditions, like proximity to a crystal. So, while both involve hydrogen bonds creating alignment, the effect is a little different in how it plays out. One is the molecular structure of a fiber, cellulose, and the other is more of a temporary alignment of water molecules around a crystal. Does that distinction make sense?
Yes, but you mentioned that there's some analogous points of the cellulose where it seems to be maybe less ordered.
Yes, exactly. In cellulose, there are regions where the molecular chains aren't as perfectly aligned or organized as in the crystalline sections. These are the amorphous regions, where the glucose molecules don't line up as neatly. This less ordered structure allows for some flexibility, making the fiber not completely rigid. While the crystalline parts of cellulose provide strength and durability, the amorphous parts allow the fibers to bend and stretch to some degree. So, in a way, it's a balance between order and flexibility within the fiber. This is similar to how water might exhibit more structure around a crystal, but in other parts of the liquid, the molecules are more disordered. Does that help clarify how the balance between